with what was here.
Yeah. I think I felt a couple things about the game. I felt one that
Aroused.
it aroused, yeah.
Hey Wyatt,
Hey, Foster.
welcome to Game Serial, where once a week we dip our toes into the bottom of the steam bowl and see what kind of games we can fish out. Is it soggy or crunchy, sweet or salty? Did they forget the milk? Well, we're gonna find out, and all at the cost of a box of cereal. How the hell are you?
Never better. Never better.
Never better.
Never better. I've been up to things and also stuff. And occasional
That's
adventures. Yeah.
Can you tell me about an adventure or two?
They're secret.
I don't think you've actually gone on any.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
my point.
not liable to tell you about my adventures. But I'm sure you'll read about them one day in like the history books or the nonfiction, fiction.
I'm not sure what your adventures are, but I do hope that it was vandalizing Teslas. I hope that's what you're alluding to. Oh, do you want to hear my story?
Yeah.
About just right before we record?
Is it an adventure?
So I might ask you. No.
Oh, okay.
More embarrassing. It's more an embarrassing tale.
Did you shit your pants?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I did not. Is shitting your pants embarrassing? I don't think so.
I think past a certain age,
Make fun of that anymore.
past a certain age and pre a certain age, it's embarrassing. But
Listen, if you were to poop your pants every once in a while, every couple of weeks, it wouldn't be that embarrassing. Okay?
I think every couple weeks would be pretty embarrassing.
No, listen, no, it's not. Okay.
A lot of people
Some of us suffer from medical conditions. It's really actually super common to poop your pants every couple of weeks. Okay. So it's really normal to have an extra pair of underwear and pants in your car ready to go on standby.
Yeah. I think once you're past the age of 30, you can shit your pants. I think
30 is young. 30 is really young.
I know 30 is young, but I think that's I think a 30-year-old one feels like, man, I was like doing something and I just shit my pants. I'd be like, man, that sucks, but like I'm not gonna hate on you for that, man.
The beginning of the end. 30. 30 years old. Hey, listen, with the current health situation and vaccine and bird flu situation, 30 might be the new middle age.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Anyway, my really good story. There's a couple parts to this. First, I've been growing a beard. I grow a beard every once in a while. I look good in a beard, I think. Kelsey doesn't like it. So she asked me to shave a mustache, which she likes. I am, I feel okay about it. I did it, and she was like, "Wow, you're really hot with that mustache." And Wyatt, if you could see me, you'd be thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
And then you texted me saying you were going to be 5 minutes late, and I thought, what a great chance to make love to each other. So that's nice. That's why I was out of breath actually when I got on the phone call, but also because I was laughing so hard. Because right afterwards, I was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta get to Game Serial," and I jumped up like the sequence of events. And you can cut this because this is inappropriate, and I'll also check with Kelsey if this is okay. I checked if I could tell you, but not if I could. Anyway,
tell the world.
Literally, the sequence of events was like, you say you're running late. I'm like, oh, awesome. Okay, have sex. Okay, come. Immediately be like, fuck, I gotta get to Game Serial. I popped up out of bed super fast and rolled my ankle harder than I've ever rolled my ankle before in my life and just dropped to the floor.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. It was like the most pitiful scene you've ever seen. Be like, oh, I gotta get to my podcast.
And then you're just getting hurt.
It's like
and then
broken ankle.
Kelsey got the ick.
And then she got the ick and she's never touching me again.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what happened. That's why I got on kind of like out of breath.
Yeah, a lot happening
for the recording. And I could see like on the ground, I could hear you like calling me. So pitiful.
You're like crawling towards it.
Oh
man. That might be why you won Chicken Horse too, though.
That might be why I won Chicken Horse. The confidence, or alternatively, the mustache.
Or the mustache, yeah.
I think it does grant me a little bit of power. Yeah, for sure.
Mine doesn't. Mine sucks my power away. But I think that means when I shave it, it might like it release that power into the world.
Storing it up.
Yeah, and like unleash good and wellness against, not against everyone, but to everyone.
I think if you're saving up power in your mustache, you're gonna have to like grind it up into like a dust and like sell it as like an herbal remedy.
Yeah, I might need like a hydraulic press to just really get it all down. Yeah.
That might be the most disturbing hydraulic press ASMR video you've ever seen. Just a
mustache.
bunch of like facial hair.
Yeah.
It's so gross.
That'd be awesome though.
Oh man.
I'd watch that one.
You know what else I'd watch?
Our video reviewing a game about digging a hole.
That's the title, right? That's the
cut.
cut.
That's the cut. Yeah, I had to pull it out. I kind of
yeah.
forgot it for a second. I was like, I think that's what it was.
You did a great job. You did a great job. Okay. Hey, listen. If I didn't know what a game about digging a hole was about, and I needed a Steam description, I think I know where I could find one.
I don't know. I don't know where I could find one. Do you know?
It's the worst. I go so far out of my way for segues for you.
A minimalist game about digging a hole in the garden of a newly purchased house. Collect resources, sell them, upgrade your equipment, and discover a mysterious secret. Costs you only 1 coffee. Or
a box of
cereal. I really should have just edited that part.
You said in what do you say, in the garden, right? In the garden of whatever. I literally thought, I 100% thought you were going to say in the Garden of Eden.
Whoa.
And I had a moment where I was like, did I not understand what this game was about?
Yeah, were you in heaven the whole time?
I was like, holy shit, what? Now, I will say this, though.
No.
My heaven is just digging a big ass hole somewhere.
Yeah, it was good. I think everyone does that in like elementary school. They get under the slide and go, I'm gonna dig a hole to China through the bark chips, and then you get about 6 inches in, and then a teacher goes, hey, and stop doing that.
I'm so happy that we lived the same life.
Yeah.
I dug a field in the corner of my elementary school, digging for fossils. I was like, I'm gonna find fossils. I didn't find fossils, although a cute girl in kindergarten, at the time I thought she was cute. She
still,
did give me like,
don't still?
like a no, not still. I don't know. I had to clarify.
Oh man.
She definitely gave me like a chicken bone she found in her backyard and was
Nice.
like, is this a dinosaur bone? And I looked her straight in the eyes and was like, I can find out. I own a microscope.
Whoa. Were you expecting to see like
so
little dinosaurs when you looked at it
sure.
in the microscope?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I ever did, I think I was just trying,
Trying new
a little
things.
Riz check, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, a game about digging a hole. For those that don't know, that because we're posting audio nowadays, if you don't know and that Steam description didn't give you a good enough job, you dig a hole in the backyard.
Yep. You go to your backyard and you start digging.
I don't even know how to describe it. It's like not that good of a game because it's just digging a hole. And I'll go into more specifics about why I'm disappointed. Fuck, I'm joking. about why I'm disappointed. No. About why I'm disappointed in some of the hole digging aspects. But at the same time, it has everything it needs to be very, very satisfying.
Yeah.
And to really just entertain the fuck out of you for like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah, I think my playtime was 79 minutes in total. I think add about 3 minutes of me playing right before we started recording, so probably more like 76 minutes of total playtime.
It's really important. Yeah.
But yeah, I did it all in one sitting. I did get high because I figured it would be a good one to be high for and just kind of zone out and dig, which it was. It was for sure. Yeah. You start digging in your backyard and you start finding stones, and then you go sell those stones so you can upgrade your tools and recharge your battery, because your physical shovel uses a battery of energy. And then that's the whole fucking game.
That's the whole game.
The stones just replaced by other stones. You do have health. Yeah. Which only falls down when you just like jump down your hole without climbing down, really, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't find any other
It's the only
places that
way.
actually
Or,
affected
well,
your health.
spoiler. We can spoil it later, or we can spoil it right now. There's big old pigs at the bottom of the hole.
Yeah, that was scary.
they'll
Like
kill
they
you.
got me. I was high, so I was
blast
like
you.
I was a bit more stressed than I think I would have been if I was just regularly playing it. But like the spooky noises when I was digging did get me because I thought like the whole time I was kind of expecting something to pop out. Because they have like they have some music. I don't know if you listened to the music when you were playing because you turned your sound off for games. But they had like it's kind of like the Minecraft cave ambient music where it kind of feels like they just threw in random sound effects every once in a while to creep you out. So I'd be like digging, I'd be like, whoa, wait a minute. And then I'd be like, oh wait, no, never mind. I'm just literally digging coal and iron in this hole. I'm completely fine. And then I'd jet back out or whatever. Or find a big bag of money.
Big old bag of money.
Yeah, it's a fun little gameplay loop. You go get ores. You can go upgrade your shovel so you can dig bigger sections.
It's almost like I'd say like you've played like a game like Astroneer, maybe might be relevant to some people.
Mm-hmm.
Like that sort of terraforming where you're kind of like melting away a chunk of the earth
Yeah.
as you go.
Yeah.
And that becomes more and more the case as you like by the end you're like able to tunnel like hella fast with your like fully upgraded shovel.
Yeah. You get the shovel. You have a backpack, I think, so you can carry more ore before.
Yeah, you can upgrade your inventory slots.
Upgrade your inventory. You can upgrade your jetpack, which was useless.
Your jetpack is useless, you said?
No, jetpack was useful. Upgrading it is kind of useless.
Yeah, but it's kind of fun to go fast.
Yeah, it was. I'll give you that. And then what was the other thing? Your energy storage. So you could dig for longer without having to come up. And basically you're just digging down. You're digging down until eventually, yeah, spoiler alert, you fall into this chasm, like dungeon-esque area where it kind of turns into a pseudo horror game for about 1 minute until you get through. I definitely got caught. I didn't lose, but I did get caught and had to like run away from them. I'm taking these lines like it's fucking Mario Kart, dude. And I made it to the end, but
I got murked.
You got murked, yeah.
By the pig? I almost called it a monkey.
Yeah, but there was a couple of them.
I
There's
got
like
killed by
6
the
of them
pig.
in there or something.
Yeah, it was deeper than I expected.
Yeah.
I would say it was a disappointing twist.
Yeah, I think after I got past the novelty of it, being like, oh, I hope they don't kill me, and also I think like it's then you realize it's just all the exact same enemies, and you just have to walk through 4 rooms, and then
And just get a chest at the end.
an empty chest, be it that.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting from this game, I guess, because what's there is fun, and the gameplay loop is like addicting in a way that kind of like old Flash games are. Like, you ever played Duck Life?
Yeah.
Or Duck Race?
Yeah, it is kind of like that. You're going and getting a little upgrade, so your guy's a little faster.
Yeah, and you just get faster and faster until you just dominate everyone.
Yeah.
And like, there's something just that I think it's just like a dopamine loop that
Yeah.
is really, really functions really well.
Well, it's almost like an
But, like,
incremental game, but if you're doing all the digging yourself, or like Power Wash Simulator,
like-
you know.
Yeah, that it definitely has like an air of Power Wash Simulator of like the satisfaction of like digging a nice hole.
Yeah.
And then it almost has like, yeah, like the cookie clicker type shit. Like we're just like clicking.
Yep.
Like you're really not doing much, but just
Well,
like,
especially when
clicking.
you don't have the drill and you have just like the regular shovels, you're really just
Oh my
clicking.
God, it takes so goddamn long, and you're just clicking away. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I expected like. I don't like, this is why I don't know why. I don't know how much to hold it against the game because it's my own expectations, but I expected there to be something else in the ground. right? Like I found a couple bags of money, and I found like one room with a chest in it.
Yeah, like the little.
That's really it, and then you find a hole at the bottom.
The little like mine shafts.
Yeah, and like that's not that exciting. And the underground wasn't that expansive. Like I don't think it would have been that much harder to just make the underground bigger and make there be more layers. And I honestly would have been happy because the game kind of funnels you down to a single spot. So like you're playing in like a cone of bedrock.
Yeah.
And, like if you just dig down, you'll hit the bedrock and you can't go through it. And so it funnels you down to like a hole in like a hole at the bottom of the funnel that gets you into the pig rooms. And I felt like it took, once again, like it's not the game that it's trying to be, but it took out the exploration fun for me of like, oh, like I'm forced to go down to this exact spot. So it doesn't really feel like you stumbled upon it because you're forced to get there. And I don't know. I'm wrestling in like, I'm thinking of my review score and I'm wrestling with how much I should like weigh that. I guess weigh that feeling of wanting more, but also being like totally satisfied with what was here.
Yeah. I think I felt a couple things about the game. I felt one that it aroused, yeah. Two, just petrified. No. I felt one that it felt like a game I would have made in my college Unity class. Like I'm 99% sure it's just literally made in Unity. Like the menus and everything look pretty similar, and it seemed like something that I could have done, but they did much better than I would have done, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And two, I think if they wanted to, they could have leaned in to the horror aspect, or at least like the mystery aspect a bit more. I feel like there wasn't really a huge mystery. It really, I mean, to be honest, the title is very accurate. It's not about anything else other than just digging a hole.
Exactly. And so can we really hold anything against it? Because it told us what it was up front.
I was going to say they could like lean into it where it's like, oh, you know, you're going down your hole and then maybe as you're coming up, you see like a little, like, you know what they did in Grun when like you look at the window and someone moves their head away? Yeah. They could do something like that where it's like you're looking up to go climb back out and then it's like, oh, a big old pig is just a figure has brushed over the top that you can't really see anymore. Whoa.
I could have definitely gone with more pig related references.
Yeah, that'd be cool too.
Like, I don't know, just some reason they're down there, I guess, but I don't. We don't need it, you know. I had just as much fun just digging the hole.
Unless there's like lore pages that I miss.
That'd be awesome.
You have to dig certain
even
spots.
That much would be great. Yeah, just like if there were just like pages.
Yeah.
Slenderman style, explaining some stuff.
Well, that was like I found my first
an audio log.
An audio log, yeah. Just oinks. Yeah. I found the first bag of money, like my first money bag, pretty soon in. So in my head, I was like, oh, interesting. I should probably like maybe should I like carve out this entire fucking lawn to get all the secrets in the game? But no, there aren't any other secrets. It's just like bag of money and then the end, and that's it.
Yep. I had the same thought. I was like, oh, I should start like canvassing. Like I should like dig like laterally sometimes, just like. But like I said before, the whole game just funnels you in a direction.
Yeah. I went kind of like spiral staircase, I'd say, was my digging strategy. Mine got gross. I started out doing that, but then once I got the thing leveled up and I had a jetpack, I just looked straight down and drilled. Yeah, that's fair. I think I did that for a little bit, and I was like, that's pretty cool. You can just literally, once you get the fully upgraded shovel, just do exactly that.
You just tunnel. You just bore straight down. It is pretty satisfying.
Yeah.
There is one gameplay element we haven't mentioned yet, and that's there's like magma rocks, I guess is the best way to put it. Those will damage you if you stand on them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So those will do like heat damage, and you can blow those up with dynamite. Which you can buy in the shop.
Along with lamps.
And you have to use lamps when you get down there and it gets dark. Which, once again, it's just enough game mechanic there to make it so satisfying.
Yeah, I did like
ASMR the game. I think you nailed it with Power Wash Simulator.
Yeah, it gave me the same vibe. I think I liked when you do get down to the cavern, the catacombs, whatever, with all the pigs. I tried to like just jetpack up over one of them, and it's like, nah, you can't use that here. And I tried to throw a dynamite down. It's like, nah, you can't place that here. And I was like, trying to put a lamp down to light the way. They're like, you can't do that here either. So you're just kind of stuck without all your tools you've been using, which it's like Resident Evil when they give you a gun and then they take it away and
take it away. Yeah. But
this is way scarier than Resident Evil.
Disappointing. I mean, yeah. Did you find that disappointing though? I was like, I wish it let me blow up the pigs.
I think not, because I liked that I wasn't safe. I guess that there was like danger, and I also like never saved. Like I only saved when they gave me the little warning. I don't know how often you saved at the book, but
not very often.
If you don't save, they give you a warning at the door when you leave that says you haven't saved in the last 30 minutes. And I only ever saved when they told me I haven't saved in the last 30 minutes. So it's a good thing I didn't die. I would have lost like, at least 30 minutes of progress every time.
That did happen to me the first time I played, and then I fell asleep and my Steam Deck died. And my shit. Yeah, I had to replay the first like 30 minutes of the game, which is like half the game, unfortunately.
Yeah, because it's a slow economy build when you're just getting $5 in rocks, spending 2 of it to upgrade your or to re-get your energy back, and then getting another $4 in rocks, and then upgrading your energy, and then just finally getting enough to like upgrade a shovel. Like, yeah, it does take a bit to start.
Once you get going, like it is like an exponential thing. Like, once you get going, you really get going.
Especially once you get the power drill.
Yeah, you can just tear through.
Yeah, I feel like there's not too much to talk about, like in sense of the actual game. Yeah. I mean, it's a game about digging a hole.
Well, yeah, that's the title, but like, what do you do?
I never got it. Just didn't get it. I did try when I got the jetpack. Again, I thought there'd be more secrets. I was like trying to fly out of the map or like fly up on the roof, and I got myself stuck in a corner and I barely got out, so I was like, I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah, I did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't, and would it have been hard to add just like a little pig statue on the roof?
Yeah.
No. Did they do it? No.
Little Slenderman note.
Bad thing? I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I'll make the rules,
Yeah.
If you just want to make a game about digging a hole, that's about digging a hole, then you do that.
Oh, there's a bundle on the Steam page actually that is buy 2 games about digging a hole, and the other game is Deep Rock Galactic.
Oh, that's funny, dude.
Yeah.
That's really great, actually. Shout out to whoever made this game, because you're right, it's totally just like person's first game, but that just scratches an itch that so many people have that it's going to sell a shit ton of copies.
I mean, literally the about this game, like the actual about this game section, not like the little tiny one that we read off, is Hey Steam community, I'm Ben, and I created this game in my spare time. Dig deep, sell what you find, update your equipment to continue the journey further and further. With every spadeful you dig, you get closer to the truth. There is no rush, no rules, just you and the adventure underground. But literally just saying, I'm Ben, and I created this game in my spare time. Yep. Yeah, you did, Ben.
Yeah, you did, Ben.
You're damn right.
What? It's fucking fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I'm not ashamed to say it.
I would spend $5 on this game rather than get a cup of coffee.
Honestly, I would recommend this game to someone. I know we're jumping ahead of the review portion, usually just at the end, but like I would buy this game. I'd do it again.
It's like if you have an hour and a half to kill on a night, put on a podcast or a game serial video or an album or something, and then just dig. Take a 500 milligram edible.
Jesus Christ.
And see God when you dig at the bottom of the hole.
Yeah. God, that's horrible. Don't do that, people, please. But what Ben should do, and hear me out, Ben, if you're listening to this, I'm sure. You need to make a deal with Xbox Game Pass, get on console, and then add co-op split screen to this game, and you're making money.
Yeah.
I could just see like sitting down like with a friend and just doing this, like, because it's that thing where it's the same game, it's the same fun loop, but with a buddy.
Yeah. Oh.
I could just see it being very fun. I think it's time to review score this.
Yeah,
thing, right?
I think we send
really
it.
go long on it.
Yeah, we can have a little short. I want to be easy on me.
Yeah, good.
Easy edit.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna give a game about digging a hole like 6.5 holes. Like a hole that's filled 6.5 way.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like when you were spouting off about
water,
grading things in water and cups of water.
that's why it was in my head, because I just edited that like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I think I give about 6.5 hole out of hole.
6.5 hole, but you would recommend to someone.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna give this game like above a 7, because it is. Yeah. It's not like a game that's gonna change your life, or like you're gonna come back to, or you're gonna like. I can see people getting bored with this game if digging a hole isn't interesting to them. But I think it's fun.
They're the worst.
Yeah.
Digging a hole does not sound like fun to you. Fuck you.
I know, right?
Have some fucking sense of adventure in your life. Find out what's beneath the surface.
Yeah.
God. My turn?
Yeah.
I will give a game about digging a hole 6 pigs out of 10.
Yeah, nice. Oh, and you're gonna recommend it, okay?
I'd recommend it. I just think I simultaneously want to give this like a 7, but I also want to give it like a 5.
Mm-hmm.
And so here we are in the middle, 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Just that kind of game.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah. There we go. That's it. Easy peasy one this week.
I know, right?
Good pick. Good pick, Wyatt.
Well, hey, do you have a similarly good pick?
Fuck.
Just swing at me.
Fuck. No, I don't.
No pressure, but all the pressure.
Good choices. I'm so excited about a couple of these games. Why? This is on your wish list too, my friend. Can you guess which game it is?
Wait, let me see. Is it?
Go up.
Is it? I'm scrolling. Is it Fly Night?
It is Fly Night.
Yeah. Remember last week I was like, I'm between a game that.
I do.
Because this one's co-op. You can play this with your buddy.
Yeah. There we go.
Look at that.
We're playing Fly Night, guys.
Fly Night.
Explore, fight, loot, and fish, solo or in co-op, in this old-school first-person dungeon crawler.
Wow.
Earn your knighthood as you oppose the evil witch Luna Moth and stop her curse, which prevents everyone from growing wings.
Wow.
It's got overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam.
It's pretty awesome.
And it looks kind of silly and kind of goofy.
I think it's literally RuneScape, but you're a fly, and it's like first person.
That is all I know.
And I've never played RuneScape. I'm sure my brother would love this game. I'm surprised he doesn't have it, to be honest.
He's not invited.
Yeah.
I hope it works on a Steam Deck.
Oh, well, yeah, we'll find out, right? It says playable, so.
Okay, on your next game, don't pick a horror pixel art game, because I'm picking that next time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
You want to pick a roguelike?
I don't want to. No, well, you could. I won't stop you, but I would not be happy. Okay, well, this has been Game Serial, where we reviewed a game about digging a hole, which is a game about digging a hole, and we liked it. We think you should probably go pick it up. If you have that childlike urge to go dig a hole, you should do it. Yeah, and thanks for watching. That's pretty cool of you. Come back in 2 weeks from now to watch us play Fly Night. Maybe we'll play together, but no promises. We're busy people. We have lives. I'm sure you would understand that.
You know, I think I'm gonna play Fly Night.